Everybody, it's Tom. Welcome to the Math Department SchoolWire's teacher webpage, orientation and how-to tutorials. So hopefully we'll be able to go over a couple of things that's going to help us all get up and running with our respective SchoolWire teacher pages. So I've broken this into a bunch of video tutorials. I'm going to talk about an overview, how to log in, how to create your welcome page, and how do you create your respective course pages. And hopefully if we have some time, we'll get to talking about the Google Calendar and how to create something that you can embed right in, directly into your website. So first things first, let's do a quick overview of how to get to the teacher pages for now. Right now we've got it under where it says teacher sites, and you can go right to the directory. Eventually we're going to be putting it back into the staff directory, but for now it's just in the teacher sites and directory. Click on that. And you notice you've got kind of a nice table here where it's broken out. I think many of you know about this. I'm going to use Mary Frostick as an example. So the concepts behind the School Wires page is you have a welcome page, and then you're going to have each of your respective courses kind of outlined with some components. On the welcome page, just so you know, these edit buttons will go away. I'm actually logged into SchoolWire, so that's not going to be seen by parents or students as they click around on your site. But we've got a header app here. We've got a kind of a flex editor app here, which I'll talk a little bit later in the video. We've got an image app off to the right, and we've got another flex editor app off to the bottom right hand corner. So this is actually a 2-column website. I've set everything up for you in all of these websites, so all you're really going to have to do is edit the respective parts. So you're just going to have to type what is specific to you. So let's take a look at the course pages. The course pages are broken out by again, a generic kind of approach where it's got a syllabus calendar, assignments, course materials, and some place for links. Once you click on the actual course page, you'll have a header app at the top. Again, this is already done. The course description is already done. So what you're doing today is just you're checking for accuracy. On the syllabus is basically, this is a document viewer app that you can basically upload any PDF or document that basically has course expectations, grading policies, etc. and so forth. So you can just insert that into your website. On the calendar, if we have some time, we could talk about how you can leverage a Google Calendar right from your Google Apps account, and you can post assignments right into respective pages. If you go back in time a little bit, you can see how this is actually an easy way to put some homework assignments or quiz and test dates, etc. and so forth right directly into your class. And if you've got multiple classes, you can obviously see that you can have multiple calendars for that. We'll talk about that. Assignments, there's a bunch of different ways to post assignments. Some folks are going to post everything in calendars, which is a nice way of doing it, but we can also insert a Google document, and you can do assignment dates in that. Course materials, for those of you that have Google Drive up and running, and again, the idea is that you have an easy place for teachers and students to, not teachers and students, but parents and students to kind of get a general idea of what course materials that you have for your specific course. This is actually a Google folder that you could have access to directly to Google Drive folders that you can create for your course. And then it goes into links, any links that you might want to add to your class, either something for video tutorials or something along the lines of access to ebooks, etc. and so forth. So that's pretty much the overview. We've got a welcome page, and in each course it's got its breakdown. That's just a nice way to start it out. I'm sure down the road we'll do some tweaking, but for now this is kind of our goal is to get as much as we can into this. If you don't have everything, we can kind of hide these things as you're building it, but so we can go live not too far in the future. Okay, that's it for this tutorial. We'll see you in the next one as far as how to log in and some other steps.